Alright, so I'm Smiles Influence, and I'm the host and creator of Beautiful Drunk Show. It's been 3 years that I've done my show now, and we're on our 4th season coming up. And I'm really looking forward to it. I hope y'all are too.
How can people reach out to you? What are your social media outlets so everyone can see about you and talk to you and engage with you?
So I keep it real simple. If you want me on Facebook, it's Beautiful Drunk Show with spaces.
When you say Beautiful Drunk Show with spaces on IG, what does that look like? Like, is it an underscore?
Oh wait, actually on IG it's all together.
It's all together.
Yeah, it's all together on IG. Beautiful Drunk Show. Thank you. I forgot about that. Yeah. So on IG it's all together. On Facebook it's spaced out. On YouTube it's spaced out.
Awesome.
And then on Gmail it's combined together again at gmail.com. Otherwise, if y'all want, y'all can go ahead and hit me up on any social media account that I have on either just tag me or message me through there.
So that's how people can reach you. Do you have any pets?
You know, the crazy thing is I do have one pet.
Really?
And nobody, I have my own pet, and then my mother, who I take care of, she stays with me. She has a dog. But my pet, I've assumed a rabbit about 2 years ago from my friend, little Laura. She needed to get rid of the pet, so I got the rabbit, and it's something I kind of stuck with for 2 years. It's something I've grown to love, and it's a relaxing kind of thing that I just toss it some food and it just wants to be petted and stuff. So
It's
real
a
cool thing.
therapeutic rabbit.
Yeah, it is. It's a therapeutic rabbit.
But also, it kind of goes into our fascination with Alice in Wonderland.
Indeed. And you can see from my tattoos, we were talking about this the other night.
Yes.
I got the cat and I got Alice, and it's kind of a
Homage.
reference, homage to alcoholism a little bit, like you're trapped in the bottle. You
I
know?
was just listening to Gil Scott-Heron, The Bottle.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. But
I'm gonna have to add it to my
oh
playlist.
wow, it's an amazing. He's a poet. I mean, he's just like from way back.
Okay.
The revolution will not be televised.
Oh, okay.
That's who that is.
Yeah, all right. I did not know that.
Oh, no worries. Poplife
Yeah.
will teach you.
Hey, thank you.
Absolutely. So you do have a pet. What's your rabbit's name?
So it's a funny story. When she gave me the rabbit, its name was Lola Bunny.
Oh wow!
You know, off of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah,
and Lola Bunny.
absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So come to find out that my bunny is a legit Bugs Bunny because it likes to go ahead and pull the old "I'm a girl" trick on you, but it's not. It's a male bunny.
Oh,
So,
how cool!
I still
you
kept
have a
it.
trans bunny?
Well, it has a penis, so
You
it's
have a
definitely a
trans
male
bunny?
bunny. All right, I suppose so. You know, it's a Bugs Bunny. But I still call it Lola because it responds to its name. And people think rabbits are dumb. The rabbit
not at
actually, it's very habitable. It poops in one spot. No matter if you let it loose in your whole house, it'll always go back to the same spot and poop.
Looks
As
like
long
us.
as it's not scared.
The bathroom.
So I love my rabbit, man. It's real cool. This is the first real time. Like I've been in other people's shows, but they've never interviewed me. They've always we talked about other stuff on their show.
Oh no.
But this is great. I've never had this
This is your
experience.
space.
Yeah.
See, in Poplifeworld, it's all about ourselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, the lovely art of narcissism. Now then, what's your favorite meal?
Favorite meal? Pizza. Hands down. I know it's probably what everybody always says.
No, never.
No, never. Nobody ever said pizza?
Never. What type of pizza? Now, are you the deep dish pizza? Are you the flat, like
Okay.
New York style, or
So-
all of that?
Alright, so here's the thing. I recently got turned on to this spot that serves deep dish pizza. And Conan's. That's what it was.
Yes, my
Conan's.
dad loves it.
Alright, so, and they have some great pizza, especially if you get the wheat crust instead of the white crust.
Oh, I bet.
Oh man, it's real nice. So that's a delicious pizza. Otherwise, me and my son are hanging out. Boom, it's Pizza Hut all the time.
Pizza
And
Hut
it's
has
just-
that buttery crust that people don't understand, the flakiness, the butter. Tell me about a person who wholeheartedly loves you right now, or has wholeheartedly loved you in the past.
You know, there's only one specific person that comes to my mind, and my mother. She lives with me now. I take care of her. We work together, and I get rent paid for. I got our bills covered. And she drives me around to my destinations while I drink because it's kind of my show. It's kind of what I do. And so she's always my solid person there reminding me of my dates because sometimes I forget. But I'm like, hey, Mom, don't forget this. When I wake up in the morning, I'll probably forget it. And she's like, remember, we got this date to go to. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. Thank you. So my sober driver, the person who watches over me and who's always helped me with my show. She's always been there right by my side. So that's who I know genuinely loves me with all her heart is my mother. Was there gunshots outside just now?
Oh yeah, about 3 or 4. No worries.
I'm from the hood. I don't even notice it, I guess.
Yeah, they're not that close. Sound like a couple blocks away.
Oh yeah.
How would you say 2020 has changed you as a person and your business?
Now see, I read this question. I was thinking about this question. You know, it hasn't changed my business personally, because my business continued throughout the thing. But you know, I did lose personal friend that was working on it with me. Stuff happens. That was minimal of what divided us apart.
Right.
But besides that, personally, I hate wearing masks.
Do you feel that you are a good or a bad person? And I have never asked anybody that. I asked that of myself.
You know, I wanted to address this because I don't think life is black and white right now. I don't think it's good or bad. I think for the most part, because I mean, when I think about it, I constantly hurt myself. I battle with the stuff within myself as far as feelings, with depression, with sometimes alcoholism, with sometimes consuming too many negative people on the internet, you know? And it's like, sometimes I treat myself bad, but I'm always treating others good. Is that good or bad?
That's horrible, because that hurts you.
Yeah.
It hurts. It doesn't feel good, right?
It doesn't.
So anything that doesn't feel good.
But does that make me a bad person?
No,
when
not
it's
at all.
good intentions?
You're a good person, and so therefore you should be happy.
Yeah.
So as far as like, I don't really possess guilt or shame. So I feel like whatever you did, especially depending on your heart, if you did it with the best intention. Unless I was trying to hurt you, then yeah, I hurt you, and I meant that. So I'm not saying I'm sorry.
No, I've never done that. I've never done anything to hurt somebody because personally, I can't do that. I've had that done to me so many times that I'm not willing to deal out any kind of negative energy to anybody.
Is there anyone you would die for today?
Most definitely.
Who would that be?
I feel like any parent would say this, but it stands wholeheartedly for me. I have my son, Jacob. I've raised him since he was 1 year old. I adopted him. And he's mine. I'm the only father he knows, and I would die for that man in a second. He is now 10 years old, going on 30. He's very intelligent. He plays with Ninja, one of the top players online. And when he turns 12, he's looking at getting inducted into the team because you have to be 12 to join the league. So my son has so much going for him. And I know a lot of people are thinking, I was even thinking like, you got to say your mom. But I think my mom would understand.
Y'all don't tell my boy what to say.
I think my mom would understand that she lived a long life, and that for me risking, if they're like, it's you or your son,
right.
I would say, hey, I need to give my life for my son.
And then last question, which is the question everyone gets to ask, so I'll put this down.
Ooh.
Right? This is always really cool because I never know what the fuck.
I hope this hasn't been asked.
Ask Poplife any question, and she has to answer you.
So I look around, and my question may be one of two, or maybe
you
two and one.
As many as you care.
So I look around and I see all your Poplife. Now, I want to know what's the most expensive piece of Poplife that you have around here. I mean, like article, or as well as most expensive, as well as the most valuable, the one that you value the most. It doesn't have to be expensive wise. It can be heartfelt or emotional wise. Give me just a minute. No
I know
problem.
I'm all off camera, and they're like, "Well, what's she doing, yo? What's
she
going on?"
She went to go gather all the items, man. She's gonna gather her most expensive
bothering
item
me.
and her most valuable item.
This, I would say, is the most expensive item because this is the 48 Laws of Power. I'm the walking version of this book, as you can see. This is Law 27, page 215, so I don't even know where the other pages are, bro. But this is the very first one I ever had. People close to me get this for Christmas. Depending on their attention span, they get the big one or the little one.
Yeah.
This changed my life.
It most definitely did when I read it as well.
This,
I didn't read it, by the way. I listened to it in my ears, but
that too. I do that as well. This has to be applied in life. And when I worked at a huge strip club called Babe Showgirls, I actually got to apply these principles because I was in an environment that I was not used to.
Yeah.
And it was a chessboard. And how else do you function in a very high dollar strip club that is literally the trap? A piece down here that I really, really, really care about.
Yeah.
This is the Urban by Skate brand in pure gold with a diamond. My brother Boo Boo had it made for me. Not the chain, but the actual piece. Our cousin Willie Torres from Brooklyn. Shout out to you, my other jeweler. Solid gold. I'll go up on the camera there.
Yeah.
But yeah. He had a lot of his jewelry melted down. I had a piece made. He had a piece made, and his baby, who wasn't born yet, has a little bitty one. And my brother's name is Ruby, so his lollipop or mirror, depending on how I feel.
It's red?
It's a ruby. And mine is
well, I will cherish this forever.
Remember, we're talking about getting beat up and shot. No, I'm just kidding. We'll just have to get you yours.
Of course.
You need a logo that can be done in pure gold.
I am so working on it. So far, my logo's crowded right now, but we're working on it. Wait till I find a way to 3D graph my face onto a gem.
Yeah, they're wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing on me. I've been moving condos down the trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that'll let me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan.